to land all 3 of those shots, so it is just a bit of chip damage overall. It's a good way to start your rifle round. Try and get things back in control. BCJ gonna get a bit of information as to where one player is. Doc Dart, try and buy some space and some time. 1 sent right back. Recon Bolt very soon here for Crashy, so should be able to net quite a bit of information. And we did.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not too sure where he was headed. Maybe looking to go the opposite direction. Only a couple of buckies, so this bonus, we said it was kind of a heftier bonus. It actually really hurts to have this this weaponry.
30 seconds.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't try to go, like, pick up the other Bulldog. Maybe it, like, fell off the map. Either way, they're just running into the Killjoy utility of Finesse. They're trapped here. They're getting mowed down. Pure. They're able to break through, however, get into the site and pick up a Phantom. And Aaron's meeting up with him. Spike in a weird place, though. He is able to grab it back right before being spotted in the back halls. Time running low. Smart Boombot on the stairs to stall anyone trying to run at him and peek while he puts the spike down. And Aaron actually picks up 2. What's going on?
Oh,
What's
my
happening?
goodness. Another one. Aaron picks up 4 with the Bulldog.
How does that happen? Envy look primed to still win that even with the spike plant. They shut down the initial push so well, but Aaron had different plans. And he was able to bring them into fruition. That is so wild to me. It's like XSET can't lose.
That's exactly what it feels like. And Dwipo going wide on the shots said, Aaron, take my energy. Everything. All the shots that I missed, you will now hit. And Aaron picks up 4. And we're incredibly close to just about every single ultimate online for XSET. Well, really for everybody.
And Envy on just the pistols here. A bunch of Sheriffs and a Frenzy, and I don't know, man. That is a wild round loss for Envy. I'm sure they are not happy with that result. Meanwhile, if you're XSET, again, you just feel like you can do no wrong, I feel like, at this point. Envy trying to get aggressive here at A lobby. It has been spotted by Aaron. We did in the meantime finding Crashies over towards middle.
An interesting little observer bug, it looked like. Playing Doom there for a second. A couple more kills to follow. The Sheriff's unfortunately not able to get anything done. Only a bit of damage. I'd really like to do. Ooh, there it is. Okay, Victor finding 1. Might not look to save this weapon. Oh my goodness, finds another, swinging on through. He's finally sat down, but geez Louise, they made it hurt.
That is certainly the case as XSET come up 4-0, but not after, you know, losing a couple players along the way.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
Wow. Oh, this is a 20 mean.
Say again?
It's just a room number?
Oh. Yeah, I think day's been too long. You're getting into the conspiracy theories, and you just gotta let that one go.
All right, I appreciate it for bringing me back into sanity.
I'm reeling you back in. But speaking,
it's been a wild day.
Speaking of reeled back in, Mummy went fishing, and he's found himself an operator. So that is going to be a huge tool. And it's lined up here in this one. Pure going to go up top. Showstopper beats operator. No, it doesn't. Mummy sits down the ult and looks to get Envy back in the win column. It's been quite some
walls,
time.
bro. Look at these walls.
Can't get through.
What?
Resurrection, stun to follow for Caboose. He tries to sneak away. He's able to do just that. Crash is going to find the first. BCJ trades it back. Victor on the board. Now the Seeker's going through, but the kills are going back and forth. Finesse cuts it down to just Aaron standing. We've seen what he can do in the past, but he cannot get it done this time around. Envy in the win column.
I feel like I was in a nightclub there. There's just so many lights, so many flashes.
Colors, everything.
Colors everywhere. I mean, look at this. Neat use of the... I mean, look at this. Like, what?
And a Nova Pulse, the Toxic Screen, the Cosmic Divide. It's you hear the bass from the stun. Yeah, the ice wall. All over the place.
The air horn.
Yeah, the air, I mean, can't forget the air horn.
It's a party over on that site. And Envy having a little bit more fun that time around. What a recon ball, bro.
Unfortunately, doesn't find too much. It's another 5-man stack over towards this A main area. And 2 spotted with the drone. 1 sneaking away. There's the spike down as Caboose backs away. The wall, unfortunately, falls a bit short. Hunter sure to try and slow things down. I believe one tag coming on through onto Pure. ECJ to get the spike down. Has the Hunter Shuri available. Weeded also has that Viper's Pit, so could choose to use that. Finding one kill, and there it is.
Yep, make sure he gets it back to an even numbers first. But, oh, gets caught immediately, trying to be crafty up on top of the ice wall. Now we see the blast packing and such trying to come through so the bust is open so they can get in. Lockdown also put into play. Caboose going forward with the rockets. Finds his man as well, but XSET, again, it just seems like they can do no wrong. BCJ looking to clutch it out here from under heaven. Finesse stamps him out, and now it's the 1v1. Turret up. Aaron just jiggling, buying that time to let that spike go forward, and he will take the round. And XSET just, they look unstoppable in some ways.
You said it. It seems they can do no wrong, and you know, so outside of, we've been talking about how crazy it gets and all the colors and walls and everything.
Also,
It's
XSET
just-
have one speed, and that's max.
Yeah. And so, like, on top of all that, it's just so hectic.
Yes.
I feel like you can't even really rip off a call out as to where somebody's playing because everybody is just everywhere.
I can't. Good luck to Sideshow and like all the Blackjack crew on reviewing this VOD. Have a nice one.
Yeah, that is.
For all the watch parties out there, good luck. I'm having
actually
a heck of a time
interested to hear all the thoughts.
Yeah, dude. It's been kind of crazy. XSET actually are kind of slowing it down this time, playing a little bit more default. They're using We Did to kind of clear out line and just try to establish some A lobby control, at least try to, you know, anticipate aggression and maybe hold it off.
Covering it.
Meanwhile, they're droning up middle. They're gathering their forces at B for what seems to be the intended target. Finesse is here with the Killjoy. He's got an alarm bot deep in the lobby area. He has a turret as well that he can play off of to try to make the Bucky maybe do something magical. It's one of the few weapons that are in play for Envy here. One of two. Alarm bot triggered. Wall being built.
A couple going up top. Weeded gonna cut down the Bucky of Finesse. BCJ gonna find another, make it two up top. Has the high ground, and they're just mowing them all down.
Did
a flawless round.
Every frag come from up there? I think maybe Aaron got one that wasn't on top of that wall. What a weird shooting gallery. See, the thing is, we have been seeing other teams experiment by using stage walls, like on the A side of the map for attack, but usually it's like up against the back wall. It's like maybe one or two players there because you can like look over smokes and get like good angles on people inside the site. I think Nitro made that kind of famous in Masters, and people have caught on to it. But XSET are literally putting like 3 people on it and running into a site with it. It's like creating a new walkway. It's so wild, like what they're doing.
And a nice little a give and take, or that's not really the term I guess I'm looking for, but the tug of war, or just the mind game in we go fast, then we go slow. It's like a teeter-totter of a play style. It's fast and it's slow. It's fast and it's slow. And once they slowed it down, they find a flawless round. They're going to do that again. And I would imagine here in the next few rounds, we see him go right back to a 5-stack A looking to play with the ultimates.
Yeah, very possible. Do have Pure on the showstopper here, as they are going to go ahead and drone their way into B. Start clearing that out. Guiding Light will kind of stop that drone from getting as much info as I was hoping to get. Mummy in a new angle at the op. He's able to catch his man. As he tries to escape, though, he could maybe be in some trouble. Has to ult his way out and does make it.
The frosted tip to the Sova there. Not going to cut out just yet. Crash Cheese is able to... Oh, actually, Crash Cheese eventually goes down there. Boost.
That's wild. He spent so much effort to get into a spot that his teammate was literally just trying to escape at all costs.
Yeah.
So now it's the 3-on-3 post plant here. XSET have good positioning. Going to be a tough retake for Envy. No ults in play. Just have to send it with what weapons they got.
Bird online should get the info from B main. Quite possibly somebody's peeking up towards short. First kill from Mummy coming on through. He's been swapped over to a rifle, but now it's just cut down to Caboose just like that. Dwipo finds a nice little 3K. The snake bite's getting so much damage. One kill traded out, but running out of time. Weeded still alive, has the poison cloud available. Caboose just has to run him down. He finds a kill, but he's got no time. An operator on the way out. No, it's just going to be the rifle save, but the round to XSET.
Weeded is just being a constant thorn in Envy's side with these snake bites, with his wall, with just everything. He is just a constant nuisance that Envy have to respect and solve each and every round, as well as the way that they're using their Sage and the speed at which they're attacking. I like how this Crashies and Mummy just trade spots, and Crashies, it's like he didn't get the memo that being in that corner wasn't the place to be in that moment.
Yeah.
Someone forgot to tag him in that email.
So the snake bites last for 8 seconds.
I feel like Viper's kind of like Reyna, and that classification just being annoying to deal with. Oh, I thought Caboose was about to just, again, wreck that wall boost, but Pure able to recover it, again gets healed. Meanwhile, a drone being sent out in middle by Envy to try to get some intel towards that B link. And it's going to cost them.
Yeah, they just, again, it's XSET can do no wrong, right? They're just reading Envy perfectly here, creeping up on what could be another flawless round.
I mean, I've casted almost every stage of the VCT at this point, and this has to be the most bizarre game I've covered.
Oh, yeah.
By a lot.
Yeah, the series itself has been incredibly wild, which is, I think, kind of what XSET brought to the table is we are 1 kill away. Okay, never mind. I jinxed it before I could jinx it. I was thinking another flawless. Rifle picked up now in the hands, but it's an operator to sit it down. Mummy to fall. XSET only lose 1 as they push their way 8-1. And to go back to that point that you made.
And all the alts.
Yeah, all the alts now available, so we probably see something fast happening.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And it was XSET kind of had that X factor. They were just a weird team playing weird stuff, right? It was the Viper on split always that kind of started to propel them forward. And now they're going back to it. It kind of feels like
what is this going to be?
A new confidence for the squad.
I can't wait to see whatever this is going to be.
It's about to be matched by a whole lot, though. The wall goes up. Mummy gonna find the shot. Aaron is able to trade it back. There's the resurrection, so all 5 back online. Here for XSET, 1 ult down, 4 to go, and Weeded just absolutely feeling himself, finding the shots onto Victor. Caboose there, backing it up. The buddy system comes up huge, and again, Mummy finds another kill. BCJ trying to chip away at the remaining members of Envy. We're gonna go wide there on the shots, and Crashies very close. Oh no, he hears the footsteps, able to meet up with it. BCJ will fall, and he can just nest egg right on top. Wipo gonna go wide with the shot on the operator as well, and it's all down to the last here in Aaron. The wall goes down. He's corralled inside of B main in a 1v3. Caboose bringing up the rear to try and match Crashy's energy. Mummy still on the site. There's the information, and the 3K is Envy finally battled back to get another one.
Yeah, again, it's, XSET doing crafty things, this time using the Sage Wall to change elevation on when they're swinging on an angle. It's definitely just kind of an unorthodox use of the Sage Wall as people start to experiment more and more with what's possible. Not just blocking off locations or doing a boosted shot, but now to actually just create a whole new walkway into an angle. And Mummy able to actually flick and hit the shot anyway. And Envy able to recover around that, rally, and actually get their second round of the game. So, and they spent 3 ults there on XSET's side and came up with nothing. So, very good round from Envy, who now have 3 ults of their own to put into play, and they're 1 orb away on Finesse and Mummy. Oh boy.
Ness able to sneak away there. Almost paid for it with his life. Hunter Sherry going to pick up 1, so Crashy slowly starting to battle back. We did take it off the board. That's a lot of information, or a lot of utility, rather, from the Viper. Not only that, but the Viper's pit now offline for another round.
This Sage Wall is so strong inside B lobby. When you already have sight as well, and you can just kind of watch. Oh, Caboose, though. Reddit. That's a huge shot to unlock, perhaps the retake, as I do have the 5-on-3 now.
We got some ultimates. There's one that's going to be used. Jumping on into the side. Showstopper not going to find anything just yet as Crashy steals away the kill. BZJ just spraying him down, almost getting it done. 3 out of 5 chips away at Finesse, but not enough to win the round. 8-3.
The series deserved that to work. The way that things
true.
have been going, like, I would not have been the least bit surprised to see BCJ just ace in that fashion. That would have been quite something special. But Envy, you know, hanging around. It's now 2 in a row. 1 round left to go in the half. They're not out just yet. XSET have been throwing, I mean, literally everything they got at them. The whole kitchen sink, just everything. The whole pantry.
I feel like everybody needs to take a deep breath here. Last round of the half. We are going to get a little extra time as we go into the next half, but it has just been go, go, go. And now the Seekers be matching that same energy. Running on out as all 5 are stacked up over towards this ace side of XSET. Looking to take this one quick. On the opposite side of the map, Finesse still holding it down with that Killjoy setup, but I think if you hear it, you go to it. If you hear it, you say it. Oh my goodness, we did with a snake fight able to find a kill onto Caboose, who's trying to back up Victor, and another kill to follow. Finesse will finally start to bring up the rear, but oh my goodness, when they hit hard,
they don't know about Crashies, though.
Make it work.
They thought it was just double aggression ALB. They don't know that Crashy still had wine. Crashy can still slip in behind here and absolutely tear this thing apart. Yeah, exactly. But the Viper's Pit cancels it out. Crashy's, though, still able to fit in a frag. And Weeded steps out to take him out the round. And now he's actually backing off due to the lockdown. So the Viper's Pit will be canceled out due to the lockdown. Envy have it even at 2 apiece. Clock is running low. Weeded shifting the spike over to B. Mummy catches Pure, and I think Weeded's been found out. Also, there's still some nano swarms that Finesse can pop and slow this down.
There it
and
is.
indeed, it's going to nail it. And that allows Mummy to get in the ults. And he's back in the site.
One enemy remaining.
No way. Weeded needs the ace here. 50 HP. The shots are just off target. What a play it would have been. But here we go. 8-4 at the half as Envy battle back and now mount their attack dust.
Man, oh man. Yeah, it was just Envy triple committing to a lobby control against all this Crashies. The snake left under the stone unturned. Only good for 1, but it sets up everything else. Great use of the nano swarms late there to, you know, get Mummy in position with the ult and get them kind of a multi-pronged approach to a 2-on-1 fight. And so they fit 3 in a row at the end of the half to, you know, stay afloat. And now, what do Envy want to do here on their attacking side? Plenty of frenzies in play. And they're also looking to go quick. Wall, though, will slow them down if A's a target. And indeed, it looks like that's what they were hoping for.
And it didn't look like they got tagged off that recon bolt. That was interesting.
Yeah. Having to wait this wall out as Envy unless they want to break it. Setting up some utility. We see Finesse lining up a nano swarm. Maybe clear out some areas of the site. Double wall in play here for XSET. If the ice wall goes down, the Viper wall can just come right back up. Door being blown out here by Thwyfo. Eventually. There you go. Star's also here. I mean, they can just stall Envy out forever when Envy commit.
Drone goes out. Guiding light on the back end. Swarm grenade's gonna go through, try and clear things out. It's gonna push everybody away from heaven for now. Thwyfo, oh, they should know. Okay, inside the smoke. They're not going for the switch necessarily. A boom bot, a huge one. Doesn't get a whole lot there. Actually, around the wall with Thwyfo. Eventually, he's gonna fall down, and Envy cut down to their last 2. Make it their last one. FNS has nothing for it. And the retake is huge for XSET.
Only lose the 1 player. That was Thwyfo at the jump, and then everyone just pounces off the back of that boombot explosion by the doorway. And they just wreak absolute havoc. Look at this from Weeded, spraying the frenzy. And it's just XSET. They are so wild, chaotic, and fearless in this series. Ever since they got waxed on map 1, they have been relentless in every single round they've played. There has been barely a moment to blink with the pace at which XSET are bringing on these retakes and on these attacks. Again, I can only imagine what it's like to play against.
you don't even have a second to think, it feels like,
Yeah,
for
you
Envy.
don't. And the thing is, XSET are like always on the same page when they do it. Like normally when a team plays like that, you would think, oh, they're just playing like a pug style, or oh, they're just mindlessly running. But their spacing and their commitment is just so crisp that they make it work, combined with their utility usage.
Oh, man, it's just the firing squad here. Yeah, 3K for BCJ. That Hunter's Fury closer to being online. The closest that is. And this is how the map started. We'll see how it closes as Envy find themselves once more on full rifles. But this is that tricky situation, right? Where if you lose this one, you're back, you know, maybe forcing up in the next, and that's 11 rounds, or you save and you play for the overtime. So this is a very scary spot to be for Envy.
You'll get it eventually. Keep trying. We did. I believe in you. Did he give up, or did he actually make it? We'll never know. Another weird wall for Glypho. Absolutely darted, though. You do hate to see it. Oh, he's stuck.
Ooh. Duck Darts actually got a tag there. I wonder if they're looking to send another. Forcier's a heal on himself, though. Boost picks up 2 there, trading out Victor. BCJ is there to answer right back. Now playing towards mid. BCJ, Finesse about to meet one another. Shots down range. Vandal going to come out on top. 63 HP, though, where Finesse will find himself as they look to plant the spike down on the B side. A 3v2. The Viper wall to go up to try and cut off things towards mid, and a rotation coming back from the spawn.
Yeah, Finesse, though, still cutting off these rotations through market, so they have everything covered here on the Envy side of things. Now, Finesse is softened up target, and he actually gets swept by Thwyfo on the Marshall, and now it's a 2-on-2, but Thwyfo's taking a lot of damage there. He's down to 27 HP. He will be able to heal back, however, just a bit, picks up a Phantom, and now this gets interesting.
Paranoia queued up. Full HP for both members here on the Envy side. Snakebite gonna go on through. He's gonna get a bit of damage. It's actually out towards Switch as Crashy tries to spray him down. Now Weeded has another chance to clutch, but once more he's running out of time. He's running out of HP. Mummy sits him down, and quite possibly the most important round. Envy pick it up, but it costs so much.
Again, they are never getting a freebie, it feels like, man. Like, they're having to work for every little inch they gain. So much effort having to be put out there just to stay afloat. But a big round to win, to stick around, but XSET right back into a full buy here. Phantoms aplenty, Vandal on Thwyfo. BCJ not too far off the Hunter's Fury. There is a showstopper here for Caboose to pounce with to try to open up something if they want to go for an early attack. See them trying to create some pressure on Catwalk. Thwyfo, his 30th different wall boost attempts. Always in a different location. This time, I don't think he fell off of it or something, so it's going to become obsolete on this round.
Spike's still hanging out over towards A. There's some information and a bit of an opening over towards this B side. BCJ still holding it down. Finds one, finds a second. It's not for free once more. 2 for 2 across the map, the Sovas. Last one standing here for a moment on this B side. Crashies finds BCJ, shoots him in the back. He tries to rotate on out, but here we go again. The spike now on the A site. The Seekers have since been used. Finesse, unfortunately, too far away from the lockdown, and Victor looking to go aggressive. It's Pure, it's Weeded. Weeded gets another shot at clutching out another round.
Yeah, Pure still has that boom bot to put into play. Victor, though, has an interesting location here in front of Tree. He could flank behind even on Heaven's side, but he'd have to break the glass to do it. It's all going to come down to timing or blocking the side as they do sweep in. They're spamming bullets through, guiding light from Victor in. They get into the site, however.
Wow, and Weeded gets him from underneath. 7 HP and a dream. The Nanostorm's going to buy some space. Finesse still very healthy. Pure, unfortunately, you cannot say the same, and running out of time, so playing the clock perfectly here as Finesse just looks to take away the last rifle. A nice little clutch coming in on the end, and another round to Envy. They hang on for a moment, but again, yes. Dust, it's so costly.
It is, man. It is. These rounds are straining for both squads. And I mean, for XSET, these guys have been playing a lot of Valorant today.
Yeah.
didn't really get much of a break either between the version 1 series and this one. Played all 3 maps there. This one goes all 3 as well. So you have to wonder if eventually they run out of steam. Envy, on the other hand, again, has been battling against so many different looks. Again, such an unorthodox series that you have to wonder where their heads are at. But they're starting to get a little bit of footing here all of a sudden here. Weedid's going to be trusted to anchor B alone with the Viper's Pit. Rest playing over towards A side. Lockdown in effect from Finesse to try to push these players off. BCJ, though, will counter it with the Hunter's Fury to shut it down.
Wow, and with that, I mean, they just get caught completely with their pants down. They try to send so much at it. They get punished as they look to regain some control out towards A main. XSET continue to find some kills, and once more, we're down to the last 5 standing. Finesse. Bit worse for wear. Aaron inside the smoke, looking to make a play out towards the site. Weeded some way, somehow finds himself as one of the last 2 standing still here for this XSET squad. Inside the poison cloud, they will go. Crashy's going to decay down low, but it doesn't matter. Want me to close it out 10-7. XSET have touched double digits, but since then, NB refused to let up.
Yeah, they're starting to really find a nice rhythm here. They're starting to close that gap on the scoreboard, and XSET are starting to run out of credits. They are able to get the full buy here, but only to a small degree. It includes a Spectre and 2 Buckies. They also still have no ults in play. I think even a Marshall maybe just got picked up, if I'm not mistaken, from Thwifo. I thought he did. Maybe he sold it back. Either way, kind of curious to see what is going to happen here. Nice grab ball to get Weedid forward here. Turret, though, going to come out, but it's broken by his teammate. But Envy still clean up.
Yeah, one in B main, one out towards mid as well. Mummy picked one up from top mid. And Kawa position. Victor, unfortunately, get caught up in the grab. Well, is vulnerable. But Aaron find the fight, and he is going to take it. Now, nice little upgrade there for the Astra as he backs away.
Yeah.
Towards
These
the
ego
B
peaks are so wild.
Yeah.
They're just going for every fight. And Envy, for a while, they were starting to, like, stop the bleed. But what the heck? Crashies is so confused, and so am I. And now Aaron with the quad kill lobby push. How does this work? I don't understand. They are all over the place, but Envy just can't possibly be prepared for this.
What even is that round that you've got 2 players literally sitting in spawn? Crashies is slow walking with his knife out. The spike's all the way over towards B.
With Bucky's like like what? Like look. I mean, Aaron just was relentless there. I'm sure Envy are shocked that he just kept repeaking this. He just would not give up. And hey, he gets 4 frags, so we did one day, buddy.
Oh,
not today though.
That's actually the same exact outcome as well.
I know.
It just stays right there on the ground. Ooh, now off in the hands of Pure gets tagged up. Oh, the showstopper this time around going to beat the op. Now Caboose looking to use this one to good use as the Bucky tries to make me eat my words. BCJ is able to sit that down. Operator has now since fallen. As have 3 members of XSET. BCJ a bit worse for wear. Is able to pick up the Operator and quite possibly might look for a save. Cosmic Divide in a Thorn. Quite a bit of utility still available from Aaron. The rest of the squad for Envy sitting pretty on the util as well.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the players from XSET already spotted here in the back of heaven. They're still going to try to make a go of it here. Stars have been deployed on the site. Lots of stuns and stuff breaking out, but they just cannot get in there. They do just have to back off, say the Operator saved the Phantom, so Envy will go to 8, and again, they're trying to keep this game close, keep it competitive. Big drive there. Just being able to get through with that showstopper despite everything against him. Great play by Caboose. Aaron, though, making this round expensive yet again, forcing a lot of rebuying out of Envy by collecting Victor there, trying to rotate off Cat.
An Operator save for BCJ too. That's pretty nice to have.
Absolutely. Curious whose hands it'll find their way in. BCJ might just keep it. Looks like indeed he will be doing just that. Be taking it over to the B side of the map, it seems. Maybe looking to even take a forward angle with it. With the help of Astra, the gravel would pull them off the angle and allow him to press forward with the op and hold down B lobby. So that could be the combo they're looking for here. And indeed it is. Meanwhile, XSET will also get aggressive at middle, paint shelling top and getting into B-Link. They're absolutely controlling this whole side of the map.
Yeah, everything. It was a star, a paint shell, and a snake bite all tossed out. The Nova Pulse was also looking for the stun up top. So if anybody was that way, they were getting punished. Rifle trying to play on top of the wall. He's going to be spotted out, unfortunately. Or not. He didn't get any damage down on the targets there. Ultimate's online only on the XSET side as they look to find themselves on match point. Nice guiding light into the smoke just to make sure nobody's playing inside the bubble. And here it is, a showstopper up close and personal. But the door is just too close. The wall is too strong. The rifles for the rest of the squad starting to come online as Finesse finally trades one back. The run and gun is just too weak, and Mummy finds himself the last one standing as XSET look to grab match point. Everything being thrown this way, everything that's left. The dark cover comes down. BCJ hops on through, and a couple of right clicks will sit him down. 12-8 is where we find ourselves. Map points in XSET's favor here, Dust.
I will say that round wasn't as wild as it looked. There was a lot of structure behind that, as most XSET aggressions are. You know, they had Sage Wall off A just to slow down an A attack long enough. Then they double up on a B lobby push with the Gravwell and with the paint shells top middle to get simultaneous mid and B lobby control to pinch that off and make sure that B lobby's clear. Then, because Sage stalled long enough, they're able to rotate all their players over to A before the attack is fully commenced. And so everyone's there ready to go as the attack comes into sight, and they have perfect intel all the way through. That was an amazing, aggressive defensive setup there from XSET, and it paid dividends, as now they're at map and series point.
You should run.
Map and series point. Ness to employ that lockdown to try and push everybody off this A site. Waited, able to keep away. Unfortunately, the guiding light being a thorn. He tries to hop away, but Victor sits him down off the back end of a flash. Caboose, unfortunately, worse for wear, pushing in onto the site. 68 HP. You obviously love to be in a whole lot better of a spot. Yoden gonna try and spray on through. Dark cover. Gonna try and buy some space as well. Nice pickup there. BCJ picks it up with a shock dart. Nova Pulse looking for the stun. Caboose has since been healed up and found himself a Phantom. The shotgun's gonna be used. The res coming on through, and Victor, no, excuse me, Caboose goes huge in this round. Not only finding the Sage, but finding the resurrection. And it's all down to Aaron in a 1v2. This could be it. XSET could send Envy back in. That's not gonna be the case. They hang on for a moment longer.
Indeed, Envy just able to close in on the site so effectively, not allow the retake to really ever unfold. A lot of utility was thrown at them to slow them down at A, but they just forced their way through it, and they just catch weeded in awkward space. They do not allow that res to have impact. They keep choking XSET out at this heaven angle, and they stick Aaron in a very difficult 2-versus-1 situation. So again, Envy, right? Every time XSET take a step forward and they look like they're about to close, Envy get that one round that keeps them in the race. And they've done it yet again. Again, that Gravwell being deployed to get some B lobby control for XSET. This time, no mid aggression, though. They're looking to maybe test the waters a bit more towards Catwalk and A lobby. Generally speaking, though, they're being more passive as they don't really have the weaponry to fight the way that they would want to, and they've already lost one of their players here early. And so Envy have a great chance for double digits here. They have a 5-on-4, and they're up against 3 Buckies and a Spectre. No alts available as well for XSET.
And I feel like on these eco rounds with close corners, the Seekers get a lot of value. So we should see possibly Victor using that one just to make sure everything gets cleared out so you don't have to worry about where these Buckies are being played. Astral form, there's the star, the Nebula to follow. Aaron maybe looking to play on the inside. Flash comes through. They've got the blinded call, but it doesn't matter. Aaron holding it down on B site. Could it be the thrifty victory that pushes him over the edge as Mummy tries to trade things back with just the classic? Aaron finds another. He's got the classic in hand. He can't find 4, but the Bucky is there. Now Finesse has to go huge. They had the rifles, but it doesn't matter. XSET win the rematch.
That must be the most XSET way to win a round I've ever seen. 4-on-5, 3 Buckies and a Spectre, and they get it. I mean,